And the blue on the microphone almost matches your shirt too.
Close. We're getting closer. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it one day. I think it might be a little too warm though.
Adam, is that on your hat for Adam?
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I just love fucking with you
don't.
about the Atlanta hat.
Well, this is technically episode 2 of the Media Emcees.
The Emcees, baby.
Main characters.
Congratulations.
Feels good. It feels good to have like a name and a purpose and like merchandise on the way. Like just
I guess mine's coming in the mail.
What merchandise are we doing? Did we didn't even write off on that?
I mean, you write off ahead of time.
You write off on it after the fact.
Are we doing playbills? Is that what we're doing?
Listen. The world is on fire.
I am seeing Lion King on Wednesday.
Are you really?
I'm so glad for that. Please do something positive with your lives, everyone, while the world goes to...
Positive, go to the theaters and see the 20th anniversary of Brokeback Mountain.
Yes, please. Go to the theaters. Go to the theaters.
It's a good time. Happy Pride.
Also, today is the 30th anniversary of Batman Forever, which is the better.
Oh, that is one of it is one of the closer comic book accurate ones that we've done.
Jim
and
Carrey,
honestly,
Riddler.
Yeah.
That's actually what my brother-in-law is watching right now. We were watching the Robert Pattinson Batman.
Robert Pat.
Which
I was actually I saw that it just was the 20-year anniversary.
That's where I was going. Can I lead in on that? And so obviously,
it's the 20th anniversary of Batman Begins too. Yeah.
Yeah. So can we talk about the only thing that's being talked to James Gunn is Batman? Like,
no, that's not true. That's not true. There's so much in the popular. There's what about Wonder Woman? That's all over the news too. The hell are you talking about?
Anyway, so I was bringing it up because I just read about Batman. He was asked in Rolling Stone, "What's going on with the Batman 2?"
Can we get the man in the chair to pull up that quote, please? Because it is hard to say. Yes, but yes, yes.
Yeah.
Listen,
it goes right in, Jasmine. It goes right in with the, is that Batman going to be in the DCU? And the answer was, hubbada.
And literally, all right, this is the abridged version. It seems like we don't have a script. This is Matt Reeves' take. What is this? We don't have a script. Let Matt Reeves take his time. Let him do what he's doing. God, people are mean. Let him do his thing. This is not the one that I was talking about. There was a different one.
There's a
there's a lot. There's a couple. I've got a couple up. So
it's the one where he's like, yes, but just chill, folks.
Well, I think that's exactly this one.
Or is the Batman going to be in Superman or anything?
Yes.
I'm not.
What are the chances of him joining the DCU? I would never say 0. But you just never know.
This is the end of that quote. Yes,
it's not likely at all.
Yes. Well, that's exactly what but because of this, a lot of people on stream, a lot of I got the rejects in my ear all day long, but the majority of the people are saying that they're wanting a World's Finest, that comic book series, which essentially, if you aren't familiar with that, is the team up of Batman and Superman, where it's not Superman versus Batman, it is them collaborating together. So what do you guys think? What is your consensus on this whole idea? Do we need Batman yet?
Go, Adam, because I got some accompanying evidence.
I've got
Jesus Christ, someone say something, because I can talk about this alone.
So for me, there's all around Batman questions now, right? So you got James Gunn having to confirm Batman and the Bold is still in development.
Dude, Brave and the Bold, I'm so excited for.
Which is clearly should be different from Pattinson, but at this point, with how long it's taking to get the Batman Part 2, is it a far stretch to say he won't be old enough?
We've also got the Teen Titans that we've heard rumors about. So we are building, slowly but surely, we are building out the Bat family. So it is so curious that there's all of this contention about, where's Batman? Are we getting Batman? Who is Batman? Is Rob Patz the Batman? Is that just going to be its own Matt Reeves universe? Are we adding him into that? What does that mean for Zoe Kravitz? What does it mean for Catwoman? What does it mean for the Penguin? Are all of these people going to be part of the Batman? So many
when you say all of that now.
Well, come on, man. And so it's James, like him saying...
James said that they killed a project too, so it's like it's making it hard to know what's what. Like, is the Batman done? Is Brave and the Bold done? Wait a minute.
We also saw that Batwoman is also happening. Like, that's way early production side. But the world of Batman, everything, that's the conversation is this world of Batman is building around Batman, but there isn't any conversation on Batman. Only on the Batman, on the man himself. And you gotta remember, DC Comics, the DC is Detective Comics. So,
Adam's like, I'm about to bring in my boomer perspective.
Let me
Lay it
let
down.
me
Boomer perspective here. I
Fucking
think Jasmine would agree with me on this one, right?
It's a rare day. It's a rare day when I do. Let's hear it.
That's a lie. We agree a lot of the time.
Smile on camera.
Can we stop with the 175 Batman and Superman movies? Like, there's more to DC than just the Batman stuff. Like,
I feel like that's what he's trying to do
right?
with Superman.
Right. Like, so that's my other thing about this, right? James has how many characters in this new Superman movie coming out, right? So you've got that, but none of them are Batman in that movie.
And there is no Justice League in that movie as well. The Justice League is not formed.
Right. So here's my thing. They're saying there's a post-credit. It's going to build up to something. And everyone's like, it's Batman. It's like, we don't know what it is. But
it's probably Supergirl. Like, come on.
Right. Like, I mean, sure. I think it's a mid-credit. I think there's a post-credit that actually gives us something. But I would love to see, like, away from the Bat family, right? Something else. Give us something we haven't seen. What about a Flash? Because how horrible was that whole
we gotta
thing?
step away. We gotta step away from the Flash is so hot with Ezra Miller. I don't
That's
even
what I'm
want
saying,
the Flash.
like, get away, but then we get away and move away. That was the whole purpose of James coming in to do this, to rebuild the Justice League stuff. Okay, then maybe we get Wonder Woman at the end, or we get Martian Manhunter, or we get something other than Batman, because now this whole press junket is, hey, so Batman 2 with Rob Pattinson, when's that happening? But also, if he's not in the DCU, why isn't he in the DCU? And if he's not, who is going to be in there?
But if he isn't, but why though?
Yeah,
but
Alan,
why?
Alan Richardson. So, like,
you really want him?
But that's my thing. It's just like, how many times are we talking about Batman when there's so many other people on there?
I want more conversation around Green Lantern. We've got the Lantern series that's supposed to be coming out. I want us to start discussing that. I think the Martian Manhunter was something we were going to have live action for him, and I don't know what happened with that. That's the one that I want. I want the Martian Manhunter. This man is a chameleon. This man is an alien. This man is brilliant. He's smart. He's tactical. That is the story that I want, and I feel so frustrated that we got a glimpse of the Martian Manhunter in I think it was Batman versus Superman, the original one, and then lost him. So that's the man that I really, both of them, because he's even
Justice League.
Justice League.
It was in the Snyder Cut or something.
It might have been some. What
I want to say it was Justice League. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was Justice League, because remember, Superman had the black suit.
Yeah. I just want him, because if I get him, I get his daughter. So we're starting to form the Young Justice. There is
Megan.
Yes,
the second we get him, we already see where the through line's going to go. We get his daughter. We get, we're getting now older Dick Grayson. We're getting older Starfire. We're getting that whole team. Like, I want that world. Older Dick.
Got it. But that's the other thing, right? That's where I worry about that thread being pulled of, like, the Batman. Like, what Batman are we getting? When are we getting it? When are we getting Dick? When are we getting Damian? And like, okay, from Grayson to them, like, there was other ones in between. What happens there? Like, what about Jason Todd? Where do we go with Jason Todd? Like, it's this whole thing of, like, everything. And it's just like, we're not even at Superman yet. Can we digest a fucking appetizer?
I think both of y'all are leaning the right way of thinking Supergirl, though, because they recently had James talk about they retitled It's Not Woman of Tomorrow anymore. It's just Supergirl, which, why did they do this for both movies? But this article,
it's because it changes what they want. It used to be, what was it, the Superman, what was Superman, the Legacy? Superman Legacy, but it's not, you'll get that. You'll get the Legacy as he comes out. You just need Superman. And then that's the same thing with Supergirl World of Tomorrow. The narrative has clearly taken inspirations from that, but now they don't want people to be like, oh, this is everything you need to know is in this comic book. It's not. Supergirl is now beyond that comic book series, and I think it's that reinforces for us, people who are in comics, who read the comics, for us to say, oh shit.
Excuse me, this is not Woman of Tomorrow.
Exactly.
I definitely want to.
It's like that never happened.
Oh, people do hit that well, actually. Shit, y'all are right. We don't need that.
It should give you more room to breathe, because now he has more room to play. He's not bound by the constructs of Supergirl World of Tomorrow. You can play, but Supergirl World of Tomorrow is in itself a huge comic, and it's fun, and it's very future. It's just amazing, an amazing comic if you ever have the opportunity to read it. But you can do more when you don't have those boundaries.
That's true. I feel that. So I'll dive into that article because apparently he explained why he changed Superman Legacy, and so
you should make a video about it.
I know, and post it right on the channel where you can watch a short, and it'll bring you right back to this exact moment where you can watch the long form of the video.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna do. I got F1 tonight. There's so many movies happening, guys. Yeah,
Summer is great.
Whew! No, this truly is the home stretch. We've got Fantastic Four already starting their promo. I've got F1, Ironheart. Oh yeah.
Oh my God, people seeing the new things for Ironheart, and they're like, "Why is it getting a 3-episode premiere?" Like everyone's like, "This needs to be."
I cannot wait for that. Yes, I'm so excited for Ironheart. Should we get screeners for those soon? Ironheart. We've got what the hell? Why am I missing out on Jurassic? Thank you. I'm gonna go see that Wednesday.
So in order, I mean, it's you got Ironheart next week. Then
I was just saying my schedule for this week.
Oh well, Jurassic Park. Then you've got in order Jurassic Park, Superman, Smurfs, and then Fantastic Four.
Is Smurfs something that you're excited about?
I think
he really is excited about Smurfs. He gonna keep throwing that in there.
And ain't even talking about it. He got a baby girl and ain't even talking about that.
It's Smurfs. It's a dumb kids movie. It will do $1 billion.
It will, because it's kids
movie. Thing that'll send the kids to the theaters doing something stupid. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I have a feeling.
You got a really good feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's gonna be. Also, though, James Gunn apparently shut down rumors that there's casting roles for the movie this fall. For Teen Titans, yeah, because people started getting out of hand.
I'm guessing.
Also, I did watch, and this is quite literally until 2 days from now. This is all I can say. I did happen to see 28 Years Later.
Can you say 1 to 10?
No, I can't. I truly cannot.
Oh, it's okay.
They were so crispy about that. They literally were. Oh my God, it wasn't cute. I even asked, like, "Hey, can I post?" No, they weren't cute about it, because we were on the Sony lot when we watched it, and in not even in a big theater, they took us to a private room in a closed door with security standing next to each and every one. We each had our own security, just like what.
That's kind of what they did to us for Last of Us. Originally, when it premiered for the first season, they had us downstairs, and they had our phones all locked up, and there was every aisle had somebody. It was a whole thing.
It was it was a lot. It was. Woo. So that, and then also Elio comes out, I believe, this week.
Yes!
So that's the new. Ooh.
They started just throwing promo at that right before it came out. I wasn't seeing anything.
They've been doing promo for that for so long. Shut your mouth.
No, I'm saying the heavy all the teaser, this, that, and the third. I would have expected them to hit
every time
May.
You're on Instagram, it's up. Every time you're on TikTok,
I've known about Elio and been it looks so cute.
So that is something that you guys are excited for.
I am, yeah, because it's a Pixar movie. It's Elio. It's about a child who. Well, it's about a child who feels like he doesn't belong to anybody. Nobody likes him. He's picked on and stuff. So it's a story I resonate with very well. So I thought it was good.
Little moment of vulnerability. We appreciate that.
We love men with.
I literally have a yearbook that says I was voted most likely to be alone for the rest of my life. So
show me.
I have. It's in my I have a video of it. I'll show you later. I'll send you the photo.
That's real therapy inducing.
An 8th grade yearbook. The school allowed them.
Did they write their name? Did they write their name on it?
Government? No. It's the class voted.
No. Oh.
And I was voted most likely to be alone.
Who the fuck was the teacher?
Why did they allow that to be a category to run?
No cap. Who was the show? Send me a picture of that teacher, or whoever was the editor of that yearbook.
Yeah, because why did they let that run as a category?
As an editor of my yearbook, my high school yearbook, and class president, vice president, there's a whole story behind that. There's a whole fucking story behind
that.
Kamala. You said,
Jordan, we did it. We did it, Jordan.
Oh man, this is great.
Segue. I had campaigned since I was a freshman to be, I'm so sorry, this is important to my lore. I had campaigned every year to be class president. And at my school, it was already shitty to begin with because the science teacher, she was like a biology teacher, and she ran all the politics of the school. And she was a teacher who was like, we will not have prom at this school because it's elitist. Oh, no, it wasn't prom. We had prom. It wasn't prom king and queen.
Is crazy.
She did not want us to have prom king and queen because she thought that it was like elitist and a popularity contest, and it never. And I was like, but it's tradition. People want that. That is something that
that's a dream that people.
It's a dream that people have, and you just don't want it because you think it's gross. Fuck you. It doesn't matter. People vote, and if you don't vote, whatever. You campaign. It's a campaigning process. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the story I'm going to tell. I'm eliciting what this woman was like. So my senior year comes, and everyone knew since my inception into this school that I wanted, and mind you, I traveled my whole life. So I say freshman year, but I was really only there for 2 years. It was 2 years, but every school
That's hilarious.
Every school that I went to, I went in there with the knowledge that I was like, hey, y'all, I'm running for class president. I know y'all don't know me. I just got here. However, the school that I graduated from, I was there for 2 years, and everybody knew. So finally, when it came time, I'm so glad he's pulling that up. Get it ready. Don't interrupt my story, but get it ready.
I don't know if you can see. So it's
most likely to be single, and you show your wife though.
Yeah.
You show your wife.
I did. That's the video, literally.
But I digress. So finally it comes around. I'm campaigning, man. I got buttons, I got cupcakes, I got stickers. I'm putting letters in people's notebooks, and everyone is like, I'm voting for you. I'm voting for you. A day before the election closes, this stoner, this skateboarder, he hung out because there was the first quad where the popular kids hang out, the second quad where the theater kids hang out, and then the back quad where the stereotypical not cool smoker reject people always stood at. And that's where he hung out. And on a whim, someone was like, wouldn't it be fun if you put your name in there? And he did. He put his fucking name in there. And then on the next morning, everyone got a little thingy, all the teachers in their English class, everyone had to vote during English class because everyone has English class every day. He fucking won. And I remember
got
this
such a
teacher,
great lore update from everyone.
I remember the teacher going in during student council because he was never part of student council ever, but because he won, he became part of it. And the teacher walked in and she's like, there you go. I hope you're happy. She was so pissed at this kid for ruining the system because he fucked with the system. It was just popular.
You know what's so bad?
No, finishing the story. You want to know what the worst thing about this is? The last thing, because this is truly what pisses me off, is he got to do the graduation speech. He got to do the senior graduation speech. And I remember begging him because I was like, you don't want this. You did this as a joke. You don't even want it. I'm doing everything. You don't want to do this. Give me that speech. And he was like, yeah, but it's mine though. Oh. And I went to I was like, can we both do it? And she's like, no, there's no time for 2 speeches. You can talk to the principal and see, but that, no, he is the class president. And I fucking bawled my eyes out. I was like, what is life even? What is the point of even?
And she's never let
the mirroring.
No,
I was gonna say
never let this go.
The mirroring of current situations in America is where I would
yeah, he was right.
2016. Well, because 2016, I remember so many people did not take that election seriously until it got to be that night, and people were like, we're really, y'all really.
My choices have consequences.
And now we're all the way almost at 2026, still dealing with that bullshit. So
we've been dealing with it for years. Years, my guy. This man,
my child will be
during 18. Because it was his birthday and it was the 250th of the army or whatever. He was like, oh, you remember how we changed all those racist names for those cities? I'm gonna change it back. And everyone,
I love how somebody on News Nation commented about it. They're like tens of people love that person.
Yeah. because why, Adam? Where were all the hundreds and thousands of people on that day, Adam?
Over a million.
Millions and trillions and
in the
billions.
streets protesting.
Doing what?
Yep.
What were they doing?
No kings protest.
No kings, bitches. No kings. No kings. No kings. Yeah, it was great. It was great to see. I had a wedding that night, and we are my venue is on the street of Los Angeles where the parade happened, and at 7:30 we had to literally, I gotta put my mic down for this. We have those gates that come down, not the whole one, no, literally bars straight down, you can't see through. So as the bride and groom are giving their speech, I hear on my mic, go, lockdown, go, go. All the security runs to the front, and they have to pull all the gates down, and it goes from daytime to nighttime. We had to lock everyone inside because all of the and you could smell the tire. I mean, go for it. But like, it was so interesting having to go from this loving, like, caring atmosphere to everyone quiet, just listening to all the protesters and the police and the smoke and just everything. It was crazy. Yeah.
Jesus. That's really hilarious that the segue actually did circle all the way back around to for real pertinent things. We totally did that on purpose, everyone.
I did. You're welcome. That was a 5-minute segue, but it had purpose. My goodness.
My God.
But yeah, I feel like we've got a lot that we're going to be heading into. I'm very interested to see, it's weird because like Marvel quiet. What is Marvel doing? DC got so much happening right now.
I don't think Marvel's quiet at all.
Why is Marvel not quiet? Tell me what Marvel's got going on.
I feel like Coogler is making actual noise about his project coming up a little bit more than I feel like Marvel is when it comes to Ironheart.
I haven't seen a thing about Ironheart.
I think he has to.
Yeah, but why don't they? He doesn't have to.
He's the executive producer. Right. He doesn't have to do anything. He's just throwing money and his name on it.
No, I get that, but I feel like he feels when he has his name on something, whether it's a credit of some sort or like we're talking about executive producer or something like that, he's one of those individuals that like cares about what his name is on. So he wants it to do well. So, and I also feel like they had a conversation, Marvel and him, of like, we've gotten early kind of feedback or whatever. And Jasmine, you and I talked about this, and Jordan and I have talked about this separately, but never together, is the reaction of Ironheart that we got earlier with Wakanda, and now we're going to get it in here. I think like Marvel and them were like, look, you knocked it out of the park with Sinners. You knocked it out of the park with all the Black Panther stuff you've done.
Daddy watched Sinners for the first time last night.
How do you like it?
If I had to quote him, just saw Sinners. Great movie. Loved it.
Nice.
Thank you. Words from Dad.
I'll send it to you. There was a man walking out of the theater going, nope, never, don't go see this movie at the theaters. Horrible vampire movie. It's not even vampires until the very end. It's not that great. Yeah.
Show up to like an hour.
Yes.
But I still like, as a Twilight stan, as a Bram Stoker fan, as a Dracula, as a Nosferatu
vampire movie.
Yes, they did.
No, it's a movie with vampires. It's not a vampire movie.
Jazz is like, but I love Vampire Diaries.
Books are romance books. They're not dragon books.
There was romance in there. Did you not see the dribble?
I'm sorry. I was talking about your books. Anyways. Crazy.
Sidebar. Very quick on the romanticy of book talk. As someone who I finished Onyx Storm.
What you reading, you smut slut? What you reading?
I finished Onyx Storm. I need to start ACOTAR.
Journey reading ACOTAR for the first time. I'll say it on stream. I will say it on stream. If you don't record yourself as a newborn Black man reading this book.
Not a newborn Black man. No, but I know that at the very least I've delved into. I know that Rebecca Yarros is looking at like a series for that. I'm excited.
It's already greenlit, baby. They're looking for actors.
I'm so excited.
I'm spitting on myself. I'm so excited.
What'd you say, Adam?
Amazon has that, correct?
Yeah.
I think it's on Amazon. Yeah. So it might actually be pretty good.
It's gonna be just as good as Ring of Power. There you go. There you go, both of you. Don't shit on my
Isn't Ring of Power like one of those things that like the fans like, but it keeps commercially doing well, but like it's split?
No, the fans hate it.
Okay.
I feel like
I hear fans talk nice.
Hold on. We really enjoyed it until we didn't. It had such a beautiful start, but it's just too much. It's just
Jasmine got so excited, gag. Anyways.
Oh my god, I'm out of practice. Just man.
You got to revisit
It's June, my guys. It's June. I'm bouncing.
This is a nice little Pride Month tidbit. Cartoon Network, I don't know if y'all saw, they were clapping back at people who went under. Cartoon Network official still runs on like their social media, I guess, because their properties, even though half of them got taken off of HBO Max.
Cartoon Network in itself isn't even on the. I thought it was gone.
It's not, but they still be doing stuff on social media, and they were getting flack because of it's stupid. They had a Pride Month post like supporting because they have characters who were canonically in same-sex relationships, and people were like, this isn't the Cartoon Network I love. And it's just like, did y'all watch the same things as everyone else?
Because y'all know I run Koi Socials. That's the same shit. He lost like 100 followers because I did my DC the comic post. I don't know if you guys saw that. I did the Pride post. I was really excited about it. And that's one of his highest shared posts ever. Yep. Huge. But it's funny going through the comments being like, man, can you just stop talking about political shit and just stick to the comics? And I'm like, the whole point is comics.
The comics relate to the shit
to celebrate
that's happening.
Talking about animated things going live action. How to Train Your Dragon this weekend. $197.8 million worldwide.
Good.
Thoughts?
I agree. I think it should have more money.
So North America was 83.7, international was 114.
I had to sit on this movie for 6 months, damn near. I saw this movie.
Yeah, they really had y'all sitting for way too long.
Really, seriously.
For me, and I think Jasmine has said this before as far as live action adaptations. I enjoyed it as a live action adaptation. Yeah, it's one of those things that it was bar for bar, which that's what a lot of people are like, don't try to just change up my dragons. What I will say is it almost was too safe in that like it was so bar for bar, it didn't answer unanswered questions like that, like what we've talked about for like remakes. So it's one of those things where it's just like
smiling like the thin.
I mean, she has literally said that it's like, oh, I love them to answer the questions I didn't know I had. I felt like I just watched the exact movie in live action, which I love it for that.
And apparently he did say he's working on Dragon 2.
No, he's already been confirmed for 2 and 3.
No, I know that. I'm saying
2 is already working. Like he's been greenlit for 2 and 3, and 2 was working in tandem.
Was that an agreement, or you were just baiting at what I was gonna say because you weren't sure?
Who are you talking to?
You, Jasmine.
I'll stop paying attention to you. I had something to say. I love my friends so much, and the people that I follow so much. I had my very first. Are you fucking kidding me? From a critic that I don't want to say who it was. I'm just not. I'll tell you guys off camera. I'll tell you guys off camera. No, it's not us. And it's not someone you normally think of. I don't even think you guys would really watch me, but he is a very big person. But he said something that I completely disagreed about, and it kind of made me mad, but I would love your guys' take on it. So his whole take about, he did not like How to Train Your Dragon. We're narrowing down the search even more. He did not like it. His commentary about why he didn't like it wasn't necessarily, it was, he was talking in reference to How to Train Your Dragon, but it wasn't necessarily 100% all on the back of How to Train Your Dragon. It was really animated remakes or live actions, animated live actions, period, in general. Yeah. And his critique was he doesn't like live action remakes because it inherently says, without actually saying it, that live action films are better than animated films, and that animated films are geared towards children and live action are geared towards adult. That's why we make it, so that the adults have something, because adults can't appreciate animation. We have to put it in live action. And that's
so this
wrong.
was an argument that this other podcast had about anime being live action and animated, where the live action sometimes feelings, things like that, or some of the action, acting in it is a little bit better than what you can like draw or whatever. But the fighting styles and what you can actually put on paper, animation, it will always be king for that. The things you can do are insane. So I get what they're saying of I already got that in animation. Live action, give me something that was like, that would make me sit there like Top Gun Maverick, right? And just be like, oh my God, I need something I haven't seen.
I disagree. I think that my problem with what he says is he has a platform, and people who don't understand their feelings or misgivings or separation, my problem is that he has a platform, and when you say something so blatantly wrong and aggressive, like the world doesn't need live actions because it makes the world believe that live actions are for adults and animation is for kids, other people are going to take that and run.
It's a very black and white statement about a very gray subject.
But it's just I didn't like it. And what hurts me is that I don't watch these films, and maybe this is where I get my emotions into it, and I'm very unbiased in what I'm about to say, but I feel like live actions are important because it makes the world attainable for me. It makes me feel like I could ride a dragon. When I see it in animation, I like it from an artistic level. I love the story, but I know I can't ride a color and paint. I can't ride that. I know that it's a separation. But when we have these live actions, I feel like I can ride Toothless. And I think that that's the difference. It brings a magic and a journey that I couldn't achieve in animation.
This is very similar to like, if you want to go even further, right? Radio entertainment back when that was the only thing you had. Then they started having picture films, Lone Ranger, things like that. Like it was physically in front of you, and it's never going to be as good as the imagination that you had of whatever it was. So I understand that side of it. But when you get it, it's nice to get it. Just like, let it be.
I loved experiencing it in live action. I was like, this is a beautiful new way to see this story that I love so very, very much. And I do hear how wording it as live action remakes are so adults go see it so that they're not discounting it because these are for children. My mom watched How to Train Your Dragon 2 for the first time for her the other day as a grandmother, and she was like, this is beautiful. Like so I know and understand the medium can be felt in all facets. She's seen plenty of animated things and not gone to see the live action remakes, but like I saw the beauty in both of them, for sure. So overall, good movie. I enjoyed. Took my daughter to see it. She liked it. She says when you ask her what she went to see, she goes, "Thank you." When you ask her what she went to see, she goes, "Ha fa 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 dragons," and she says it just like that every time, like that. We will tell her you went to see How to Train Your Dragons, and she goes, "Ha fa 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 dragons,"
because she can't say How to Train.
She's doing it on purpose. She just thinks that she's just cute. The cute entertainer.
It really is Jordan's child.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Just does dumb shit to think they're cute.
Dumb shit. But we love them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, this is kind of a quick stream. I think. Oh, he's gone. No. If you're gonna do that, stay gone, my guy. Commit to it.
If you're gonna do it, do it, Jasmine.
That's crazy.
Blur out. I'm in a tunnel. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I just, I can't.
My Sidekick mobile internet is off. Where you at?
Wild,
this was quick for us though, but it was good. Quick. I enjoyed talking with y'all.
It was great, but we got a quick little sum of everything that's going on. And honestly, next week is kind of when we hit it.
I mean, like the next couple of weeks are going to be massive.
Yes, you will
almost
see a
like
bunch of
low taper fade.
Yeah. You're going to see a bunch of videos, reviews, reactions coming up. I guess starting tonight, I'll have my I think I'm allowed to have my F1 review.
He's just like, I don't know about that.
My problem is there's so many movies coming out that I've already have.
It's like there's an app on her phone called a calendar, and she can write down fucking things.
It's not even that, bro. It's not even that. It's all of them are so like you can post on the 18th at 2 for this one, or you can do social reactions for this one, but not reactions.
As soon as I know that day that this,
and then I'll never look at it again.
It'll be on your calendar. Put it on your phone.
No, that's my problem. I put it on the calendar. I'll forget.
The calendar, I forget it's gone. And then by the time I need to know it, like I don't need to know it when it's happening. I need to know it before it happens.
Out and shows you every single day on your phone, locked or unlocked.
Because you're asking us to be adults. Hey, you remember? I don't know if you watched the recent episode. No, the recent episode James was talking about. I know the responsible answer. I'm just telling you, this is. Let me rant right now. No,
so there's a video I was talking about where this guy, he goes, "You were born in the early '80s, right? And like grew up in the '90s."
And you said, "Mind your business."
So that means you're like late 30s, early 40s, right? And he goes,
"Why are you saying it like that?"
Guy goes, you know you're an adult, right? And he goes, no.
Fuck all that.
I don't subscribe to that.
Fuck responsibility.
Nah, I still look at videos of people who look like burritos online, but it's just a head. You know? Have you seen those videos? They like hold
You
them.
watching caterpillars?
No, it's TikTok video.
I'm watching Yeti's
I'll
popping
scroll through
zins
that and only see a bunch of people who like.
Oh, Jasmine, Jazz, how'd you like that Yeti AI stuff I sent you?
I don't watch the videos you send me anymore. You now are in a category like my dad. When he sends me videos, I just don't open them. I'll be like, yeah, that was so cool, or I hate
not getting a serious video from you.
I know she watched it. You know, I know she watched Jordan. She messaged back 2 things. I hate this. That's it. That's all she said. I hate this.
Yeah, it's a generic response at this point. Hey, Google, send Adam my generic response 1. There you go. That's it. I refuse to open stupid shit. I will not do it. Unless you gotta trick me. No, Adam, you gotta trick me now.
Rick Roller with the AI.
Yeah. Anyway, this is it, guys. I'm really excited. I gotta get ready for F1 because apparently I gotta be #pit crewed up, and I will iterate that again. Pit with 2 T's, P-I-T-T crew.
Pit.
We're part of the pit crew, Brad Pitt. So I gotta get all NASCAR up. Unfortunately, all I have is motocross outfits, so fuck it.
Figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
Look out for the Iron Heart. What? Yes,
Formula 1. NASCAR up. It's Formula 1.
I don't give a fuck. It's cars going fast. The movie ain't even about the cars. It's about the relationships of the people in the cars. All right.
I'm out.
That ain't even. The cars are a setting at best. The cars are a setting at best.
So we're gonna make sure we tag Brad Pitt in this exact clip.
Warner Brothers, I did your Minecraft video.
Now, Jasmine, you got to be specific now. Remember, they're twins, so you got to which one you want, the left side or the right side.
I don't know.
The right side is the one that makes movies and never puts them out and then uses them as tax deduction.
Oh. Or do I want Discovery? Are we wanting the fiction or non-fiction? Whoever writes the bigger check, that's who I want.
Neither, apparently.
You should be up shortly. You're going to have a couple of reviews from all of us. Until then, make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, the Media Emcees, and look out for our merch that'll be out eventually. I don't know. Here we go.
Bye.
Jasmine, say it. Pasta.
She forgot her own catchphrase.